Hello, I am Anshul from GoFodu.com, and in this video we'll discuss a few questions based on similarity. Pause and try to solve this question. It is simple. You see such a figure, a triangle and a line parallel to the base. First thing that should come to your mind is basic proportionality theorem. So as these lines are parallel, these angles will be equal and these two angles will also be equal. This one is common. All three angles are equal. These triangles are similar. This small one ADE is similar to ABC. Triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. So we can write AD upon AB is equal to AE upon AC. AE we left D in between. AC we left B in between. AE upon AC, that will be equal to DE upon BC. DE upon BC. So from this, AD we know is 5 and AB is 5 plus 8, 13. This is equal to x upon x plus 10. This will give us x as 25 upon 4. So x is 25 upon 4. Now taking this part, AD upon AB is equal to DE upon BC. AD upon AB is 5 upon 13 is equal to DE upon BC, that is y upon 10. That means y will be equal to 50 upon 13. So this is a common similar triangle scenario. One triangle and inside it another triangle with one angle common. This is a common similar triangle scenario that you will come across frequently. Once we have proved this small and this big triangle similar, we can either equate ratio of corresponding sides or we can bring in ratio of areas into picture, which is required for this next question. Here DE is parallel to BC and area of triangle ADE is equal to area of trapezium DBCE. We have to find DB upon AB. So again, triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. Also we know that in similar triangles, corresponding sides are proportional, and if we take a square of corresponding sides, their ratio is equal to ratio of their areas. We want DB upon AB, DB upon AB. So something to do with this side. And if we write ratio of sides, AD upon AB, AD upon AB, and if we square them, this will be equal to ratio of areas, area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ADE is delta and area of triangle ABC is delta plus delta 2 delta. This is nothing but 1 by 2. AD upon AB is 1 upon root 2. AD upon AB. So AD is K, then AB is root 2K. That means DB will be root 2K minus K. And we have to find DB upon AB. DB upon AB will be this will be root 2 minus 1 upon root 2. Root 2 minus 1 upon root 2. This is our final answer. Moving on to next question. Here we can see D, E and F are midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA. Area of triangle ABC is given and we have to find area of medial triangle DEF. Why medial? A triangle formed by joining midpoints of sides is called as medial triangle. Now here first thing that I can say is that DF will be parallel to BC. A line joining midpoints of two sides is parallel to the third side and is half of it. So DF will be half of BC. Okay, and DF is parallel to BC. Similarly, DE will be half of AC and DE will be parallel to AC. DE will be parallel to AC and half of AC. Similarly, EF will be parallel to AB and half of AB. Okay. Now see, DB and FE are parallel and DF and BE are parallel. That means DBEF is a parallelogram. And in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. So this angle B will be equal to this angle DFE. Okay. Similarly here, AD is parallel to FE and DE is parallel to AF. So this ADEF is also a parallelogram. So angle A will be equal to this opposite angle DEF. Now consider these two triangles ABC and DEF. For your convenience, I am drawing them separately, ABC and DEF. We have angle A equal to angle E and angle B equal to angle F. Two angles are equal, that means these two triangles are similar. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle E corresponding to A, F corresponding to B, EFD. As these triangles are similar, their ratio of areas, area of triangle EFD upon area of triangle ABC will be equal to EF square upon AB square. EF square upon AB square. EF is half of AB, so EF upon AB is 1 by 2 and their square will be 1 by 4. So area of triangle DEF, area of triangle DEF is same as EFD. Area of triangle DEF will be 1 by 4 of area of triangle ABC. If I transpose this to the right, it would be 1 by 4 of area of triangle ABC. 1 by 4 of 16 is 4 units. Next question. Now before we move on to the next question, there is something we need to derive. You are aware of this scenario, right? A right triangle with an altitude to its hypotenuse. We have three similar triangles here. This small one and this one, and this overall triangle ABC is also similar. Triangle ADC is similar to triangle BCD is similar to triangle ACB. Okay. Now how to write the similarity? Take this bigger triangle first. Triangle ACB is similar to, now take this smaller triangle. Angle A is common in this smaller triangle as well as in this bigger triangle. So we'll write triangle A, and then here we have C, which is at 90 degree in this bigger triangle, and for this 90 degree corresponding to this 90 degree angle in this smaller triangle, we have angle D as 90 degree. So we'll write angle D here and then AD, and then remaining vertex is C, ADC, which will be similar to, now take this triangle, this smaller triangle. In this bigger triangle ACB, we have B, which is common in this smaller triangle as well. So we'll write vertex B corresponding to vertex B. Okay. And then in bigger triangle, we had C at 90 degree. In this smaller triangle, we have angle D at 90 degree. So corresponding to C, we will write D, and then remaining vertex C will be here. So triangle ACB is similar to ADC is similar to CDB. From here, we can say AD upon CD is equal to DC upon DB. That means CD and CD will give CD square. CD square is equal to AD into DB. Substitute the variables. CD is what? P. So P square is equal to AD into DB. M into N. P square is equal to Mn. So this is one important property. Now there is one more result that we can get by writing area of this triangle in two different ways and then equating both the areas. One is we can take A as base and B as altitude. So area of triangle is half A into B, which is equal to, if I take this hypotenuse as base, half base into altitude will be P. So this will give AB is equal to PC. This is another result which can further be simplified as 1 upon P is equal to C upon AB. If I square both the sides, I will get 1 upon P square is equal to C square upon A square B square. Now C square in this right triangle will be equal to A square plus B square, Pythagoras theorem, right? So C square can be written as A square plus B square, and we will get, I am writing the final result, 1 upon P square is equal to 1 upon A square plus 1 upon B square. This is another important property. So these are the results that we have derived. Now having done this, the questions are pretty easy. Let's see. So for this, x will use this formula. 1 upon x square is equal to 1 upon 28 square plus 1 upon 45 square. Get the value of x from here. And for this case, we will be using this formula. X square is equal to 2 into 8. X square is 16, x will be 4. So this was the case of similarity in right triangle. Now there can be other cases, like here we have a small right triangle and this bigger right triangle. They both are similar. This small triangle is similar to this bigger right triangle. And in this case, we have three similar triangles. This small triangle and this small triangle, they both are similar to this bigger right triangle. Let's see the next question. We have a square inscribed in a triangle, and the triangle is not a right triangle. As we can check from the given sides, 13, 37 and 40, they do not form a Pythagorean triplet. Now we can find area of this triangle by Heron's formula. All three sides are given. Semi-perimeter will be 13 plus 40 plus 37, that is 90 upon 2, 45. And area will be equal to root of 45 into 45 minus 13 is 32 into 45 minus 37 is 8 into 45 minus 40 is 5. This will give us 240 as the answer. Now we can also find this height h of this overall triangle by equating areas obtained from two different ways. One, we have got this area as 240, and we can write 240 as half base into height. Base is 40 into h. H will come out to be 12. Now what? A triangle with a line parallel to its base form a similar triangle. Here we have that this line is parallel to this side, this base. So we have two similar triangles here. This smaller triangle is similar to this overall triangle, right? And corresponding altitudes of similar triangles are proportional to corresponding sides. Now we have altitude of this bigger triangle, altitude of this smaller triangle. If I take side as x, if this side is given as x, then altitude of this smaller triangle will be h minus x, that is 12 minus x. So we have x upon 40, ratio of corresponding sides, is equal to ratio of altitudes, that is 12 minus x upon 12. This will give x as 120 upon 13. This is the final answer. One last question, last but not the least, most popular question in similar triangles. CAT asked it in 2002. Now this first figure is a general one. AC is parallel to EF is parallel to DB. In this second figure, these lines are perpendicular as well. That doesn't change a thing. Now here, triangle CEF is similar to triangle CDB. As EF and DB are parallel. So we can write x upon 40 is equal to CF upon CB. Okay. Also, triangle BEF will be similar to triangle BAC. Triangle BEF will be similar to triangle BAC. So you can write x upon 60 is equal to BF upon BC. Now in right hand side, in both these equations, we have BC in the denominator. BC is here, BC is here. So we can add these two equations. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. If I add 1 and 2, what I will get is x upon 40 plus x upon 60 is equal to CF plus BF. CF plus BF will be CB. CB upon CB and CB common in the denominator, CB upon CB, that is 1. X upon 40 plus x upon 60 is 1. From here we can get x. We can get the value of x as 24. So this is a format to remember, right? 1 upon 60 plus 1 upon 40 is equal to 1 upon x. You can try to keep this in mind. Same will happen in this case as well. Only the lines need not be given parallel here, but you can deduce that as these lines are perpendicular to the same line, these lines will be parallel to each other. So this was all about similar triangles. We saw different problems related to similar triangles, different figures in which you can quickly identify similar triangles. I have mentioned a few more similar triangle scenario in the description, but you will have to go through circles topic first to understand them better. Thank you.